All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep this one as short as I possibly can. I was on my YouTube and I just saw another ad for this ridiculous AI tool called Squibbly or Squibbler or whatever the hell it's called. And it pretty much pissed me off. I am a novelist, a fiction novelist. And this tool pretty much gives any jackass the ability to output a book just by pasting in a concept. And it'll literally give them a 250, 300 page book just because they paid for it. And it will do that. And now I'm forced to compete with people who don't have the patience nor the talent to actually write books. And I'm tired of that. I've created a new type of content that we can actually use that will leave these suckers in the dust and take us forward. But you got to stick around after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Asia Branch. I am the founder of Now Voyager AI. I am the host of this podcast, Pod Command. And now I'm not going to bury the lead because I'm infuriated. I'm sick and tired of seeing that ad. And I know you guys are if you're a writer. And this type of content, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned on my podcast that's listed in the playlist. It's called modcasting. I know you guys are like, Asia, what the hell is modcasting? And I'm like, I get it. It sounds like podcasting. What does this have to do with being a writer? How is this going to benefit me? Well, let me kind of give you my mindset and my approach to modcasting so you kind of get the gist. Now, it's no secret. I mean, the name of my business is called Now Voyager. I am a huge fan of Star Trek Voyager. And in the Star Trek universe, ladies and gentlemen, they have this thing called holonovels. Pretty much these holographic scenarios or stories, environments that individuals can exist in and interact with. Now, obviously, the 21st century does not have that kind of technology. However, with all the AI tools out here, you're able to leverage them to create podcasts. Now, you got to take a step back and you have to really think about how this process is going to work for you, but it can work for you. I know because I've done it and I've shown examples of what I've been able to do with some of the characters that I've created. But I'll give you an even more in-depth example of a concept turned into a modcast so you kind of have an idea of what it is that I'm talking about. Modcasting is the 21st century version of the holo novel. You take the concept of your book and you turn it into a podcast. You take characters from your story and you take the two characters to have a conversation discussing their daily lives, what's happened, and you flesh it out episodically like you would any television series. So you do have to level up your skills. But here's why it's important to level up. Because people who had no talent to write books in the first place are either just taking an idea that they thought up in their head and having AI ghostwrite for them, or they're asking one AI tool to give them an idea for a book. They're taking that idea, copying it, and pasting it in a blur tool, and it outputs a full 250, 300 page book. And the thing is, the audiences don't know the difference. And so I don't want to compete with them, and you shouldn't have to compete for them with these people for audiences. You are too good for that. I know I am. And so this is why modcasting is going to be beneficial for you. And I'll show you guys a little bit of the tools that I use. I'm not going to go in depth. I'm not going to explain how these tools work. You can get the learning curve on your own. If you're interested in me showing you how to use these tools effectively, let me know in the comment section. Again, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. The problem that we're having is that AI has totally invaded our space, our craft. And so we have to have forward thinking. We have to be innovative. We have to, in order to stay ahead of the stupid is a stupid does group, we have to level up and we have to become more technologically savvy. And that's just like in the world of Star Trek. I mean, there's not authors, like people don't read books anymore. So the people who were once upon a time novelists are holo novelists, right? They're still authors. They still write the world of which their audiences are going to engage in, but they had to level up their technological skills. They got good at coding, they got good at actually building out the environments that they wanted to use. But now, if this were in the 21st century, how would you have The Bride of Chaotica? How would you have Fair Haven? Now, before AI, you would just write the damn book. And your audiences, your readers would just imagine themselves in that world. But since AI has disrupted our space and our industry, and people with no integrity and no talent and no patience are outputting these books, you have to level up. You have to be the author who learns how to write the holo novel. That's who you're going to be. That's who you need to be if you want to survive in the creative space with AI coming in, changing the content game. And I do mean books as well, because books are content. So even though it's not the digital space, it counts as content. And so this type of genre of podcasting that I refer to it as modcasting, it's here to solve our problem as writers. We don't want to compete with the stupid as the stupid does people, but we also need to make sure that we're leveling up. Now, again, this is how modcasting works, okay? It's pretty much, like I said, you take two characters from one of your stories and you pretty much put them in like this podcast style setting where they're discussing events, their lives, everything that's possibly happening within your story. They're not reacting to it. They're having a conversation about their own experience. And again, if you want a tutorial on how to effectively use the tool that I will reference in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, drop it in the comment section. Again, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. You just have to make sure that you're prompting this tool effectively in order to get the output that you want. But nonetheless, you can generate such a great story. And I can't wait to show you guys what I've been able to create. But I'm telling you right now, the perfect person who should be modcasting are fiction writers, novelists, and story creators and screenwriters. And here's why I say that. It's not that we're not going to eventually see AI that can output full AI animated films, and you're not burning $1,000 on credits trying to get shot by shot scenes and full animated movies and stuff. It's not that we're not going to get there where it's more affordable. But you got to do what's more cost effective for you to adapt a story that you already have in a way that won't break the bank. You just got to find a way. And modcasting is the perfect way to do that. If you're trying to build a video on demand platform, like I've already said I'm trying to do here, this is the perfect type of content because, yes, I have a podcast, but I don't want to do 4 or 5 podcasts myself. But modcasting, I could just pull one of my stories and then just create something and have 3 different stories that I'm airing while I have my own podcast on my own platform. Modcasting is great for podcasters and fiction writers, world builders. We talked about that on this channel. You're not just a YouTuber. You are a world builder. You are a world creator. And modcasting is the perfect way to show off your world. And your world could literally have anything in it. Are you a sci-fi writer? Are you a fantasy writer? Are you a realistic fiction writer? Are you a historical fiction writer? Do you write all types of genres of fiction? And this is the perfect thing. Now, I will say this. I figured out how to make this work for realistic fiction and science fiction. I have not yet figured out how to make it work for fantasy. I do have a story that I'm working on trying to adapt because this is the type of content that I want to make exclusive on my own platform. And once I figure out how to adapt a fantasy and when I say fantasy, I mean like Xena, all right? I don't mean the Wizard of Oz. I don't mean the wizarding world with Harry Potter where it's in the 21st century. No, I mean like Xena, Lord of the Rings type fantasy. I haven't figured out how to adapt modcasting because, again, it is podcasting. How do you get people to podcast in a time where there's no technology? When I figure that out, I will be sharing that. But you guys kind of get the gist. I'm going to show you guys a real world example of this. For me, ladies and gentlemen, I've been working on this content called, you guys are going to love this. It's called Cosmic Trail to Christ, the Cosmic Trail to Christ. And this was a concept, a book idea that I had about 2 years ago. And it was pretty much about the conversation about aliens being real and people saying that, oh, humans aren't that special. Why would aliens come here? And my response to that has always been Jesus. Jesus Christ is what makes humans so special. This is why if aliens were real, I think they are. If they were visiting us, not too sure about that. But if they were going to visit us, that would be the reason, because it's not our technology. It's definitely because the King, the Lord, the one true God, the one creator of all that is, chose to be made flesh here amongst humanity and nowhere else, on no other planet. And if the 3 kings can trek across a desert to take the knee to Jesus, then so can these aliens. Granted, Christ isn't here yet, but that's neither here nor there. But that's always been my comeback, and no one can say nothing because it's like, right, if the three kings can trek across the desert, so can the aliens across the stars. And so, because of that idea, I decided I was going to write a book where aliens discover humanity's Christian faith. I can adapt whole stories, create whole new worlds, and no one can be the wiser. And now I would love to see some of these suckers who are using Squibbly or Squibbler to do what we do as writers, right? The character development, the plot development, the flushing out a story in the first place to reach those 350 pages. The amount of effort does not change. The work that we're doing to get this done has changed, but the effort hasn't. The responsibility hasn't. They don't know what that means because they just search ChatGPT for a concept, they copy it and paste it, and then they go sell it on Amazon or Etsy or whatever the heck. That's not us. We put the hard work in our content. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what's most important. I think you guys are going to just love this story. I'm not going to play the whole thing because this is the first episode and it's going to be made exclusive on my own platform. So I'm excited about that. But we're just going to run a few minutes. I'm going to get you guys past the opening and a few seconds into the actual conversation so you kind of get the gist. Here we go.
Good morning, fellow Serafari. This is Drell speaking from the Astra Vera, our sleek vessel with its glowing displays and distant stars all around us.
Yes.
Today, our journey to Earth begins, and I'm feeling both awe and a deep curiosity about this human god.
It's freaking awesome.
Absolutely, Yanari here. You know, it's really something when we first received those harmonic frequencies carrying Earth's ancient scriptures.
Right. I remember the moment those celestial signals arrived at Zarathun's observatories. The frequencies were so
all right, because I could literally
resonant.
sit here and watch this forever.
It was like,
but you guys get the gist. This is Cosmic Trail Episode 1. I will be making a clip available on my YouTube channel, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. But if you guys got value from this as writers, let me know in the comment section. If you want a more thorough tutorial on how to create a project like a Cosmic Trail, just let me know in the comment section, because I promise you it will not be just 10, 20, 15 minutes. It will go longer than that, ladies and gentlemen. I would like for it not to. I know people's attention span, people have TikTok brains and all that, but you're writers. You have the patience. And this is the greatest thing that could ever happen. AI may have disrupted the novelist industry. It may have disrupted the writing and books and book publishing industry. It definitely disrupted it. But it also gave us the opportunity to level up and to produce the holo novel of the 21st century. If you want to learn how to best effectively use these tools, because don't think that you're going to do this and it's going to come out just like this. It took time, it took practice, it took trial and error, it took experimenting. But if you want to skip over all of that, I'm prepared to give you guys a tutorial on how to use these tools efficiently and effectively that's cost effective. But that's my time. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Again, that's my time. God bless you all. And until next time.